Guys, what's up beautiful people? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, my good name is Mercy. In case you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to this channel, for appreciating my content and for watching each and every video that I post. I really do appreciate. So guys, welcome back again to this episode of Business Elite with me, of course, me, yeah. So welcome back guys, and today guys, I'm going to talk about one of the most profitable business or side hustles that you can do and get good money. This business that I'm going to talk about is selling smokies and eggs. This business, you might take it as maybe as a light or not a very serious business, but if you actually do it with passion and do it with caution and follow all the rules and each and everything that I'm going to talk about in this video, you're going to make good money, because this is one of the business that's you're going to get good profit. You're not going to struggle. First of all, you're not going to need rent for that. You're not, the only thing that might be there, the cost that you're going to incur is a very minimal cost of some things that you need for you to start up this business. And so guys, let's get into this video. And number one thing that I'm going to talk about, what do you need? What actually do you need for you to start this business? First and foremost, you need a trolley. Trolley, if you go to maybe to Gigi to look at them, a new one costs between 6k to 8k, and maybe a second hand one maybe between 4,000 to 5,000. That's a trolley, so invest on that. I would advise you take a new trolley for you to do that business, because at least it's new, haijatumika sana, it's still new and you're going to use it for long. So number one thing is you get a trolley. Number two thing that you are going to get for you to start for this business, you are going to buy various things that you need. Like right now you are selling eggs. Right now a crate of eggs that has 30 eggs is 450 shillings. That is 15 shillings per egg. You understand? So 30 eggs for 15 shillings each, that is 450. You take that egg, you go and sell it for 25 shillings. One boiled egg, you sell it at 25 shillings. At the end of it all, at the end of the day, or when the crate ends, you will have made a profit of 300 shillings. You understand? Right now, 22 pieces of smokie. Mostly you go and buy smokies to the farmers' choice outlets. There are so many in each and every location. You'll find farmers' choice outlets in there, because when you go to the supermarket, it's a little bit expensive. They're going to sell the smokie maybe at 480 or 500. Right now it's around, from farmers' choice is around 400 to 450. You understand? So in that 22 pack, you go and sell it smokie at 35 shillings. You understand? So you have bought that packet. Let me see, you have bought that packet at 450 shillings for the 22 pack. At the end of the day, when you sell that smokie at 35 shillings each, you're going to make a profit of 320 for the total pieces, the 22 pieces. You understand? So at the end of the day, or at the end of that, maybe the one pack of smokie and one crate of eggs, you'll have made a profit of 620 shillings. You understand? So do your calculation. If today you're going to sell maybe 2 crates of eggs and 2 packets of smokie, how much are you going to make? You see? So you're going to make around 1,200 and some coins up or you. You understand? So this is a very good business for you to start. So number one thing that I've talked about, you're going to find a trolley. Number two thing, you're going to find to look for the wholesaler who is going to sell for you those eggs, because you cannot go to a retailer to sell for you those eggs. Right now, one egg at a retail shop, it's 17 shillings, but for wholesale it's 15 shillings. You understand? So you go for a wholesaler who's selling at 15 shillings. The other thing that you go, I've talked about, is you look for the farmers' choice outlet in there, because this one is for business. It's not for personal consumption, it's for business. So you go to a farmers' choice outlet. There are so many. You just have to research in the area that you are located where they are. Another thing that I'm going to talk about is to buy some containers. I've not come with the containers here, but I'll just put those containers that I'm talking about here. These 2 containers are for putting your kachumbari. Kachumbari is a mixture of tomatoes, potatoes, and coriander. Yeah, so you chop your coriander, your potatoes, your onions, the potatoes, your onions and your tomatoes so well in a very good shape, the small pieces, and then you make it so well, and then you are going to separate the 2 kachumbaris, one that has chili and the other one that doesn't have chili. You understand, guys? Because not everyone consumes chili. So you'll have one container that has a kachumbari that has chili, and the other one that has a kachumbari that doesn't have chili. You understand? Another thing that you're going to purchase, you buy salt and a salt shaker. Salt shaker out there, it's about 50 shillings. Salt is about maybe 50 shillings. You go and buy the salt shaker and the salt. You have a salt shaker and a salt with you. Another thing that you are going to invest on is you buy some sauces. You buy the tomato sauce, the chili sauce, and maybe the hot and sweet sauce. You understand? So those are the things that you need to buy. So it's for spicing up that smoky or that boiled egg that you're going to sell to that customer. So you invest on that. Another thing that you should invest on, you should have another big container like this one up here, that you're going to put the extra kachumbari that you have that doesn't have chili. It's just plain, doesn't have chili. So by the time that the other kachumbari is you have used it all, you have somewhere else to pick another one, not to pick and put in those containers. Not that the time the customer has come, you don't have kachumbari, that's the time that you are rushing to prepare your kachumbari. So you should be an organized person when you're doing this business. Another thing that you should invest on, and this is very important, be clean. You know, hygiene is very important. You know, all of us as human beings, we are created in a way that we are so visual. We see everything, and the time that you are thinking that a person is not seeing you what you're doing, that's the person that people are seeing they are seeing what you're doing. Not that you're going to that trolley, you are arranging your smokie in a disorganized way, you are just arranging your eggs like that, and you expect someone to come and buy from you. My guy, you should arrange your smokie very nicely, your eggs very nicely. Yani, you should be a very clean person. You should have a white coat. Invest on a white coat, and maybe you can take those white cap that you wear. If you are a lady, put on some minimal makeup. You know, if you have nails, not to be so long like this one. You need to have short nails. You need to be clean. Hygiene. If you are gentleman, you have to have a short hair. You have to have your nails are very clean, because at this point you are handling food. You understand? So you need to be a very clean person. Hygiene should be number one thing, because as for me, if I'm going out there and I want to buy smokie or an egg, I'm not just going to buy to anyone who is just there. You're just chilling there, you're chit-chatting with everyone. And you should be an organized person. You should have like even a stool or a plastic chair to lean on when you're waiting for your customers to come. Don't be that person that you have friends, you're talking with them, and then you're leaning on your trolley like this, and then the kachumbari is here. You're going to spit all the saliva on your kachumbari. And you know, people observe. They observe very well whatever you're doing. So be a very organized person. Be a very hygienic person. You're sitting there, maybe you have earphones, you listen to music, you watch vlogs, something like that, and wait for your customer to come. Don't be that person that you're disorganized. You know, people look at what you're doing. Maybe at time you're very dirty, your coat is very dirty, you're sitting there, you're talking with people, you're just putting your fingers like this in your ears. At times you have felt like I need to scratch myself up here on my hair, and then at times you're putting, you know, those funny behavior, those yuckish behavior. You understand? So you should be that person who's very clean. for you to attract customers, because so many, like hygiene is key, number one key thing that attract those people to you. Another thing that you should have, you should set a location. You should know a location, and this location, it should be a location that has a very what can I say, traffic of people. Maybe 10,000 people are passing through that road. Maybe it's matatu stage, it's maybe it's outside the gate of campuses, and maybe schools and all that. If it's a bus station, if it's a road, and you know this road, so many people pass by, you understand? So you should set up a location, and this is number one key thing that you should understand. This trolley, it has some wheels, and there's a reason that this trolley has wheels. In case that this location that you have set up and it's not bringing customers, you have the freedom of movement. You have the freedom of moving with that trolley, and that's why it has wheels. You have the freedom of moving with that trolley to go and look for a location that is going to give you what you want, you understand? So set up a location that you're comfortable with, that you know very well that I'm going to gain customers from this particular location. Another thing that you should observe, just in case maybe you're incorporating selling smoky and eggs, there's this another, maybe let me call it an additional thing. Maybe many students, if you are selling at the gate of campuses and schools, there's this thing called smocha. Smocha is a chapati and a smoky in between, and kachumbari. Invest on that. Go and sell it. You're selling that smoky at 35 shillings. You add on top a chapati. You sell it. The chapati is 20 shillings. So that's a total of 55 shillings or 60 shillings. You understand? Or you can buy those large, like the long, will I call them cake or bread, like this, when you, the one that you use to prepare hot dogs, you prepare those small to hot dogs, you cut the hot dog at the center, and then you cut the bread at the center, and then you align your smoky there, and you sell that at maybe 70 shillings or 80 shillings, depending on how much you have bought that bread, you understand? So that is another thing that you can incorporate in that and make good money. The reason as to why I'm talking about this topic is because it's a good side hustle. Maybe you have someone that you need this person to be doing this business for you. Maybe you're employed somewhere and you're doing this as a side hustle. You all need to, or all what I've talked about, you need to educate that person that you're going to employ. This and this and this and this is what I need. At the end of the day, if he or she is doing all that, he'll be able to make a profit of 600 a day. You understand? Profit of 600 a day. Maybe he or she is selling maybe 2 crates and 2 packets of smoky a day. All you need to demand from this person is that at the end of the day, I need a profit of 600. Yangu, mine and mine alone. Apart from the one that I'm going to purchase with tomorrow, I need a profit of mine that is 600 shillings only a day, or maybe 700 or something like that. And when you're setting the profit that you yourself need, you should not set a profit that is too low, and you should not set a profit that is too high for that person, because maybe at times unaweza mbo, yani that person can see as if you are so self-centered that you just need your profit to be very high. What about him or what about her? Anajibakishia nini, you understand? So you do your calculation very well. You understand that this is the profit that this business is going to make a day. If I sell 2 crates and if I sell 2 packets, this is the profit that I'm going to get. So how much am I going to demand from this person who is doing all this work? And I'm telling you, if you follow each and everything that I've said, be neat, be organized, be hygiene top notch, everything top notch, you're going to make good business with this, good money with this business, because it's a good hustle for you to do and for you to invest on. if it's a hustle, or if it's a side hustle, or it's something that you need to start, you as a business person. Yeah, so guys, I hope you have learned something out of this video. I hope you have gained something. I hope you have gained some knowledge on each and everything that you need to do for you to start this smoky and egg business. And for what do you need to keep the smokies warm and the eggs warm, there's let me say a space down there at the trolley where you're supposed to place your jiko that has charcoal, hot charcoal, and then now the heat will be coming from down there, and your smokies and your eggs will remain hot the whole day. For the chapatis, maybe you can look for a hot pot that is going to keep them warm, not so hot but just warm. And then now for the bread, it's just like that, is the way that you have bought it. So guys, I hope that is a business idea that I've brought to you guys. I hope maybe if you need a side hustle, guaranteed that is a good side hustle so that you can start. Because let me tell you guys, if you do your calculation, at the end of the day, you have sold let me say 3 packets of smokies and 3 trays of eggs, depending on the traffic of people and where you have set up your location. Just an example, 3 for 3 packets of smoky, you're going to make around 960 shillings for the 3 packets. And then for the eggs, you're going to make around how much? Let me say 900 also. So at the end of the day, you're going to make around 900 plus 920, it's around 1860. So that's for a day. What about for a month? Do your calculation. How much are you going to get? Because for this hustle, you might find nowadays some people are employed, but you're finding that this person is getting a salary of maybe 45,000 shillings, and there's some taxes and HIF, what, all those things that need to be deducted from your salary. And at the end of it all, that person is maybe getting 40,000 shillings for the salary. But for this business, believe you me, you're going to make a profit of around 50,000 shillings by just selling those smokies and eggs, because it's a very, 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 very profitable business idea that I'm telling you guys. So guys, in case you have learned something, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching this video, and see you on my next video. Bye 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 bye. And guys, before I forget, have you ever asked yourself why maybe you go to these spots of motura, or maybe let me say that smoky and business, that spot, and have you ever asked yourself why this person, when you go there, you have eaten one and you're like, hey, I need to eat another one, hey, I need to eat another one. Here is a tip. If you have started that business, or if you're going to start this business, you need to have you need to invest on serviettes and some maybe foil. For the foil, it's for wrapping, for if that person wants maybe a takeaway or something like that. And then for the serviettes, you need to have serviettes, so as when this person comes to your spot and wants to buy an egg, you have prepared your egg so well, your presentation is so nice, and then this person eats that egg. It gives the urge of that person eating another egg. You understand? Because of you have presented yourself. Obviously, you have prepared that egg while he or she is seeing how you have prepared it and how well you have the presentation is so nice, and then he'll be like, hey, I need another one, hey, I need another one. Because as for me, like, I can go to that maybe spot of smoky and egg, I eat one smoky and I feel like, hey, I need another one. And you know, there's like an enticing thing about those street food or roadside food that is smoky and egg that it has. When you prepare that that snack at home, it's not going to taste the same way that here when it tastes. I don't know if you're understanding that. I know you know that. So this is what I mean. I mean you should have some service ya kuserve mtu akitaka kukulia hapo hapo. It will give that person an urge of eating another snack, either it's a smoky or it's an egg. Yeah, so that's nimekuibia siri. That's that